Jimmy Evans recently announced that he will now focus all his time and energy on endtimes.com and Tipping Point Ministries. He shared that after juggling many responsibilities over the years, he's finally stepping away from EXO marriage to fully commit to teaching Bible prophecy. He said, "I've been a pastor for years. My wife and I hosted a daily TV show for 25 years on many Christian channels. We passed that on to our son 7 years ago. I still stayed involved with EXO Ministries, but starting early 2025, I'll be stepping down from EXO to work full-time on endtimes.com. I'm really looking forward to it. I've had a lot on my plate, and now I get to concentrate fully on something I truly love, Bible prophecy." This announcement surprised many of his followers, especially those who depended on EXO marriage for help and advice. Some are now questioning the timing, believing it might not be just about ministry focus. Many think this move could be a way to avoid ongoing legal issues and growing controversies. One of the biggest scandals includes a leaked audio recording from Daystar TV. In that clip, Evans strongly pressures Jonathan and Joni Lamb to back Joni Lamb, calling her the voice of God. This stirred a huge reaction online, as a couple had concerns about Doug Weiss, who married Joni after divorcing his previous wife. They questioned if he had biblical grounds for the divorce. In the audio, Evans can be heard saying that submission to Joni means recognizing her as the voice of God. When questioned, he clarified, "She's the voice of God to you. What she says is what God is saying at Daystar." When asked about her accountability, Evans replied that she has a board and a husband, but pointed out that Jonathan is simply her employee, not someone she answers to directly. That recording quickly went viral on YouTube, pulling in over 23,000 comments. Many viewers criticized Evans for putting personal loyalty above biblical truth. His rejection of Jonathan and Susie's concerns left many feeling disappointed and confused. The controversy got even deeper when conflicting stories about Doug Weiss's past came out. While Evans defended Weiss, saying he was abandoned and mistreated, others, including Jonathan Lamb, claimed the story wasn't fully told. According to Jonathan, Doug didn't tell his clients about his divorce or the fact that he was dating Joni until after they had been seeing each other for some time. Worse, Jimmy Evans reportedly never even spoke to Doug's ex-wife, Lisa, before giving his blessing on the marriage. Jonathan said, "We weren't allowed to talk to Lisa. We were told not to, and that was concerning." This raised more red flags, especially since Doug Weiss himself praised Lisa publicly in 2019, calling her the purest heart I've ever met. She serves with excellence and is a great mom and businesswoman. All of this makes the timing of Jimmy Evans stepping away from EXO marriage feel even more suspicious. White heavy check mark, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss part 2 of this story. More shocking details are coming. You won't want to miss it. Some praise Lisa Weiss for her kindness and compassion. People who visited the counseling center she ran said she treated everyone with care, like family. That's part why so many found Doug Weiss's new marriage to Joni Lamb so confusing, especially since he once spoke so highly of Lisa. This obvious contradiction raised even more doubts. Then, when Daystar took down the TBL Talk episode featuring Weiss, people started questioning what they might be hiding. Many now believe Jimmy Evans' decision to leave EXO marriage might not be just about focusing on his prophecy ministry. It could be a strategic move to escape the controversies building up around the Lamb family. Evans has had close ties with the Lambs for years. He's been deeply involved in their ministry, even helping cover up Marcus Lamb's alleged affair and other internal issues at Daystar. There are also claims that he helped hide abuse involving the Lamb children, which has damaged his credibility even more. Some believe Evans is stepping away now to avoid taking the fall for these situations. His public support for Joni Lamb, calling her the voice of God and blessing her marriage to Doug Weiss, went against what many believe is biblically sound, and that caused a big backlash. He was also connected to another scandal involving someone named Pete, along with Jonathan and Joni Lamb. For many, this shows a troubling pattern of Evans choosing loyalty to people over standing up for truth. Another big factor might be the state of Daystar itself. The network is said to be struggling financially, with falling revenues. It's possible that Jimmy saw no real benefit in staying connected, so he pulled his shows and focused on endtimes.com instead. By quietly leaving the EXO marriage and shifting his attention elsewhere, Jimmy Evans may be trying to protect his name, save his finances, and avoid being dragged down as Daystar continues to decline. Some say he has already stepped away from Daystar and distanced himself from Joni Lamb completely, though this hasn't been officially confirmed. Still, the timing suggests that it's likely true. Looking ahead, Joni Lamb might try to defend her marriage by pointing to Jimmy Evans' blessing. She could argue that he supported their union, using his reputation to silence critics. But instead of addressing the real concerns people have about her marriage, she might just hide behind his name. That could be exactly what Jimmy wants to avoid. With so much criticism building, he may be trying to quietly back away before it's too late. And let's be honest, with Daystar no longer making the kind of money it used to, Jimmy might have realized there's nothing left for him there. Leaving now could be his way of saving himself. By focusing fully on his prophecy ministry, Evans may be trying to reinvent his public image before everything falls apart. But whether this plan will work or if his past actions will finally catch up to him, only time will tell. What's clear is this. This story raises serious questions about leadership accountability and how Christian ministries handle scandals. As followers of Christ, we're called to seek truth, even when it's uncomfortable, and to hold our leaders to biblical standards. What do you think? Did Jimmy Evans do the right thing, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Speech Balloon, let us know in the comments below. Thumbs up like this video, share it with others, and most importantly, bell subscribe to the Gospel File so you never miss another deep dive into faith leadership and the challenges facing the church today. Folded hands, thanks for watching. Stay grounded in truth and keep standing strong in faith. See you in the next video.